Yeah, sorry, the first session has ended. Again, please check. My voice is audible. Yes, please
Yes,
check.
sir.
Sir, it's audible.
Again, I will share my screen. Yes. Yeah, now, yeah, my voice is audible. PPT is also visible. Please give me response.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we'll go for call a peg drill cycle here because the whatever the depth of hole is a 20 mm. It is greater than the diameter of the hole. Diameter of the hole is how much? 6 mm. That's why we go for we call a peg drilling cycle. So now what is the block format for peg drilling cycle here? G98, G83, RZ, QF. Am I right? Now you give the enter the value. What is R value? R value always give any positive value. Safe height. Already we given safe height is how much? 2 mm away from the workpiece. Same value you can take. R2, R1, R3, any positive value give. After this, what is the depth of hole? Depth of hole is given in the diagram 20 mm, right? It is always measured with respect to from the horizon. From the horizon it is towards negative z direction means minus 20. What is the incremental depth? Means each time how much amount of material it removes, how much amount of metal it undergoes, it removes the depth, amount of metal it removes here along the z direction. For example, if I give 1 mm means how many times it has to move the cutting tool here? 20 times it has to move the cutting tool to complete its operation means 20 mm metal it has to remove. If we give 2 mm, Q2 is equal to means what? Each time 2 mm, 2 mm depth it will remove here. Okay. Now what is the feed is given? Feed is 80 mm. Am I right? Is it right?
Sir, ಅದು Z 20 mm ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಒಂದು 2 mm ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ನಾವು.
Again,
22
always
ನ
with
20 ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು.
respect to what? From the horizon. From the
ಓಕೆ
origin,
ಸರ್.
what is X value? 0, Y value 0, Z value 0. That's why what is the G90? Am I right?
ಓಕೆ.
G90, absolute coordinate system. Yes. Yes. Any other doubts? Shall I continue?
No, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. After this, once you call the cycle, what will do? Just will give the coordinates for the next location. What is next location for next of all? It is what is the X value? X is 50.503. Y value 149.497, right? That completes the second operation, second hole. That will produce second hole. Next I want to make a third hole means next I want to give the third hole location. What is the third hole location? X is how much? 100, Y is 170. Next, that completes the third hole location. Third hole it will complete it. Next, the machine will perform next one is fourth hole. It has to do is I want to give the fourth hole location. X value is 149.497. Y value also 149.497. Next, after this, next fifth hole location. What is X value is 170. Y is 100. Next sixth hole, X is 149.497, Y is 50.503. Next sixth hole, so sixth hole over, right? Next seventh hole, X is 100, Y is 30. Please check whether what I'm typing is right or wrong. X is next eighth hole, X is 50.503. 503, y also 50.503. This is the first hole. Here's the first hole. Next second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Now once it completes all the 8 hole operation, after that what we will do? Can you give that completes the drilling cycle? That's the peg drilling cycle that completes. Once that peg drilling cycle over, what is the next step? Yes, let's give me response.
We need to stop the drilling and we have to take the boring
Boring
tools.
tool, yes. Whenever the cycle is called, then you cancel the cycle first. G80. G80 means whatever the peg drilling cycle will call. Now you go for cancel that canned cycle. Once you cancel the cycle, after that what we will do? Now I want to directly there itself you go for change the tool. No, again I want to send the tool to where? To machine center point. This is a machine center point here. How do you send the tool to from one? Still here it is in the 8th location. It completes. Now send the tool from 8th whole location to machine center point. How do you send that tool? By giving a code is G28. Before going to that machine center, first you move to X0, Y0 and Z2. Move the cutting tool from origin of the workpiece. Then it moves to the from origin of the workpiece to the machine center point. Now still the cutting tool is running, right? Without stopping the cutting tool, we can't change that cutting tool, right? Still the cutting tool is running. Then what I'll do? I'll go for stop the cutting tool. How do you stop the cutting tool? By giving a code M05. Once you stop the cutting tool, what we will do next step? That completes the drilling operation. So what is the next step we want to do? Boring operation, right? For boring, I want to select the boring tool. How to select the boring tool? What is the next code? Yes, please give me response.
M2,
M0. What is the tool chain? M06. Go for tool chain. What is the tool number here? Already I given T01. Now you give T02. In T02, what is that? Boring tool. Boring tool. So boring tool of dia how much? 10 mm. Am I right? Is it right?
sir.
After this, once you select the cutting tool, just I'll move here. Yeah. After this, what is the next step? What is the next step? Just for our purpose, I'll go for slightly. Yes. Now this font size is visible. 14. Is it visible 14 or 16? I'll go. Please check. 14 is visible.
Yes,
Visible, sir.
sir.
Okay. After that, once you select the boring tool, what is the next step? Again, I want to rotate the spindle. Again, I want to go for move the cutting tool. See that. Just I'll tell me the procedure. Just I'll go for copy and paste here. Now, once you select the cutting tool here in the mission center, now once you select the boring tool, now send the tool to origin. Once you send the tool to origin, that is sorry. First, once you select the tool, then we go for rotate the boring tool for a given speed and feed. Then after then move the boring tool from machine center point to the workpiece center or workpiece origin. Then from the workpiece origin to again we send to the location number one. Then we'll go for call the boring cycle, right? So see these operations are there from M032 up to M05. Just I will copy this. Just I'll copy this. Now I'll go for paste here. Just paste here. Now see that where I'll go for change here. See the instead of peg drilling cycle, I'll go for take a boring cycle. That is G98, G86, R, Z, Q will be not there, right? What is that? Yeah. Now that will complete the boring cycle. Am I right? Is it right? for the same location here. See that? Okay, now we select the boring tool. Once you select the boring tool, what is the next step? We'll go for rotate the boring tool in clockwise direction. Then give the spin the speed and feed. Next, move the cut boring tool from machine center point to the origin of the workpiece. Now move the cutting tool from the origin of the workpiece to the first location. Then you go for call the boring cycle, that is G98, G86, R RZF. Then give the coordinates. What happens? Already earlier it is 6 mm drilled hole is there. Now it become 10 mm drilled hole. That it completes the operation. Then cancel whatever G80. Now go for cancel that boring cycle code. Then send the tool to home position. Then stop the rotate the uh, cutting tool or stop to rotate the boring tool. That completes what operation? That completes what operation? Boring operation. After once you complete boring operation, what is the next step? Yes, what is the next step? Next, I want to do
Tapping.
tapping. Yes, just I will go for copy and paste. Now here, okay, 1 minute. So on the same screen, I want to show that for this. Now here beside that main diagram, beside the main program, writing here. Again, I'll go for select the tapping tool. What is the tapping tool? I'll call as T03. It is a tapping. Sorry, it is a tapping. A tapping of how much size it is? M10 into 1.5 P. Am I right? Once you select a tapping tool, again you go for rotate the what type of tapping is not given. Is the right hand tapping or left hand tapping? Whenever the type of tapping is not given, almost always you go for assume it's the right hand tapping. For right hand tapping, what is the spindle should be rotating clockwise only. For clockwise rotation only, it is in feet. Counterclockwise is the out feet. Then M03 spindle speed and feet. Then move the tool from machine center to the origin of the workpiece. Then move the cutting tool from origin of the workpiece to first location. Now what is next? I want to do a tapping cycle. What is the tapping cycle? G84, right? G98 or G99? G84 or Z F. F value should, is it F value is 80 mm? F value is 80 mm. Is it right? Give me response anyone. F is 80 mm. F is not 80. You can see here. Okay, I will copy and paste. Yeah, what is the value of F? The for tapping, I want to calculate F feed rate. Feed rate, how do you calculate feed rate? Spindle speed into pitch. What is spindle speed? 1200 RPM. Pitch is how much? 1.5. What is the feed rate here? 1000. Am I right? Am I right? Is 1800. Is it right? Please give me response. Once you do the tapping cycle, G98 or G99, G84 or Z, F value. F value should calculate. See the F value is what? Feed rate. Feed rate is F you have to calculate. That is spindle speed into pitch. Spindle speed is given how much here? Previously you can see the 1200 RPM into pitch is given 1.5 pitch. Now you get feed rate is 1800 mm per minute. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. After this, now give the after this step, now give the whatever the coordinates for the each hole. Next, after this, once it completes the tapping, now spindle is stopped. Still the program is running here. Now we'll go for end this program. Now how many lines are there? See that how big program it is. Again, this is depend upon the programmer. Instead of writing all these things, so what are the things are repeating here? What are the things are repeating? The coordinates. This total 8 coordinates are repeating, right? Out of 8 coordinates, 7 coordinates are repeating here. Once you call the cycle, those 7 coordinates, so whole locations are repeating. Each time you're going to write the location for each hole. Instead of writing the each hole location, I can write that program into the another program, that is sub program, right? Am I right? Whenever the coordinates are repeating, whenever the coordinates are repeating, then you go for, instead of writing the main, instead of writing those coordinates in the main program, you write it in another program called as a sub program. Am I right? See that how many lines are there, you can see, check here. So total here, okay, I can't count directly here. Slide number 30. Okay, I can't count here. Almost you can check here. Uh, for 35 to 40 lines are there, right? I hope you understood this program, right? First we completed drilling operation. Next you go for boring. Next you go for tapping. That completes this operation. Am I right? Then how do you
Yes, sir.
register? Yes. 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 Please ask me the question. Yes, please. Then how do you minimize the number of steps here? Just I will give the one more slide here. I have written one more program. See this. The same program. The same program here. Here it is called as a main program. This is what I highlighting here. This is a main program. So I will write the sub program at the end of main program. Here the space is not available. That's why I'll written sub program here. See that in the sub program you can see this. In the sub program you can see this. What are the coordinates for the second, from the second hole to the eighth hole location? I have written the sub program from second to eighth hole, and also whatever the cancel the can cycle, send the tool to home position, and M0 for stop the spindle. Whenever the subprogram call, you should end this subprogram. All these things are written in where? In subprogram. In the subprogram O0066. Main program here O0009. The first 5 lines are same. First 5 or 6 lines are same. Then I call the a peg drilling cycle. Once you call the peg drilling cycle, immediately you call the what? Subprogram. What is subprogram? M98 P3401 means first 4 digits stands for what? Number of times repetition. After immediate 4 numbers stands for what? Sorry, immediate P3001. After immediate 4 zeros, 0066, that stands for what? Name of the subprogram. Right? Next, once you subprogram, the cursor will come here. It will search the where is the subprogram. Subprogram is here. Subprogram always you should write at the end of the main program. Then it will come and it will execute all the things. Once it subprogram end, again the cursor will come to the next line of the main program. Next line of the subprogram call. After end of the subprogram call, next it comes to main program and it will ready to do this next line of the subprogram. See the M06, then you go for boring tool. Again, once you call the boring tool, then again you go for start the spindle, all these things again same here. Then again you go for call the boring cycle. Then again you go for call the subprogram. Then again once you end the subprogram, then again you go for call the tapping here. This here again 3 lines are missing here, missing the line. Yes, here some lines are missing here. Okay, what are those lines are missing? Sorry, 1 minute. And the subprogram call, then start this operation. Next, once the subprogram end, yeah, it's right here right only. Then you go for tapping the cycle. Then once it is tapping operation is complete, now you will sign in the program. Now see that how the differences are there. Now which program is convenient here? This using subprogram or without subprogram? Both are right. Okay, that is depend upon the programmer. Okay, both will get the same product, same output only from the machine. but one is lengthy one, another one is within the uh, less number of steps you can get the same product, same output product only. Yes, yes, please, if you have doubts please ask me the question. If you want you can take the both, you can take the screenshot. So I will enlarge here. So when it comes to that college, okay, we'll execute this in our software, because here is software is not available in my system. It's a live. We have a licensed version in our college. And come to your college and offline start, then we'll say execute all these program. Okay, but in Google also it's available. CNC mill and CNC turn, CNC mill 6.1 version is available, but it is actually it is virus. It is a pirated one, but it is your system will attack the virus if you install that one. The same problem what I faced there. That's why I reinstalled that OS system. Okay, don't try that one. When you come to the college with the license version only, we'll try it. Okay. Yes, any doubt, please ask me, unmute yourself. And take the screenshot of this one, the program. Yes, over. Shall I go to
Yes,
the
sir.
yeah, shall I go to the sub program one? Yeah. Also take this one screenshot. Okay. Over. Now better take these three problems or assignment problem. Take this also a screenshot. These three programs, or take the assignment program, assignment one. This is a combination of both here. Okay, question number 1 and 3. That is a combination of both milling and drilling is there. Question number 2 also it is milling and drilling. This you can see the what type of coupling it is. Flange coupling. Have you seen the flange coupling? Okay, in in the fifth semester you can see the design of flange coupling. Okay, there you can see this. In a one shaft and another shaft is connected. How do you connect it with the help of couplings? So what type of coupling here? A flange coupling. We use one type of coupling is a flange coupling. This is a cylindrical shape it is. There how do you connect with the help of bolts? 8 or 12 bolts you can insert here. How do you get that product? With the help of this one. Okay. Similarly, go for jigs and fixtures. You can see this. This is a one type of fixture. It is okay. A plate. You can say that this is another one type of machine plate. It is okay. So take this as a screenshot, and better try to write the manual part program for this. Okay, send me to my WhatsApp number. I'll try to correct that. Or else when it comes to an offline starts, we'll solve this same program. We'll execute this program in the software. Okay. Yes. Is any doubts? If you have doubts, please ask me the questions. If you don't have any doubts, then I will end this session. Okay, so I will share this PPT. So I think I'm also recorded this video. I will share. I will upload this YouTube. I will upload this video to the YouTube. Then I will share the link also to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Yes. Any doubt? Should I end this meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you one and all. So for attending this meeting. So now I will end this meeting. Thank you one and all.